Today I'm joined by Sam Cobb, who's the CEO from AdAlta. Welcome to the Morgans Network, Sam.
Thanks, Scott.
We might just start by explaining the AdAlta story.
Sure. So we started out of a cooperative research centre about 10 years ago. We developed the technology through angel investment and then venture capital investment. And we listed on the Australian Stock Exchange in August 2016, so almost 2 years ago. And when we listed, it was really to take our lead candidate to the clinic. And that's really our focus, is to take that lead candidate into the clinic and commercialise that lead, but also commercialise our novel technology, which we call the iBody.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about the lead product?
Yeah, sure. So AD214 is a drug for the treatment of fibrosis. So fibrosis is essentially scarring. So if you cut yourself, you get a combination of two things happening. You get inflammation, and then you also get a buildup of a protein called collagen. So in every organ in our body, if you have an injury, you will have fibrosis and scarring. So in your lungs, there's a disease called idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. So idiopathic meaning unexplainable, and then pulmonary being the lung. And in that disease, you get the inflammation and the buildup of the collagen, and essentially you can't breathe anymore. So we're looking to treat that disease, where there's currently 2 available treatments, and both of these treatments are not that great. About 30% of patients respond, and we're looking to treat that disease with AD214.
Okay, so what's the process to get the product through to market? Whereabouts are you at the moment?
Sure. So we are doing a manufacturing process. So that involves taking our lead, putting it into a cell line, and then, I guess like you make beer, fermenting it, and then purifying it out. We'll then formulate it into a special formula, and then test that in non-human primates. We'll do a 4-week toxicology study in monkeys where we evaluate the safety. So we do 3 doses and look at the tox effects of that potential drug. We've tested a similar molecule, which we called 114, and we've seen no toxicology results to date in non-human primates, but our next study will be evaluating 214. Once we've done those non-human primates, we then move into our phase 1 healthy volunteer studies, and that's divided into 2 parts: a single ascending dose, so 1 dose per patient, and increasing in doses, and then a multiple ascending dose, so multiple doses per patient. So we're doing the manufacturing at the moment, and we'll be doing our non-human primate study June next year.
Okay. So assuming that the product is safe in healthy humans, or the phase 1 results are positive, what happens then?
Yeah, so in the area of idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, we see a lot of products actually being acquired at the end of that phase 1 study. So we'll be talking to partners about this product, but we'll also be looking to, if a deal is not on the table, we'll be looking to say we can take AD214 into a small phase 2A study. And we see deals, or we see valuations of companies dramatically increasing when they have their phase 2 data. So we've seen 2 companies recently, Galapagos. They had a phase 2A study with about 17 IPF patients, and their market cap went up by about $500 million. And then Fibrogen, they had a phase 2B study with about 100 IPF patients, and their market cap went up by about $1 billion. So you see in those periods of time after phase 1, going into phase 2 studies, testing in IPF patients, significant uplifts in value.
Okay, so there's obviously a lot of interest in fibrosis at the moment.
Yes.
What are some of the other indications that potentially your technology might be able to treat?
Yeah, so with AD214, we've looked at it in broad fibrotic applications. So we've looked at wet AMD, so age-related macular degeneration in the eye, so fibrosis of the eye. We've looked at fibrosis of the kidney and the liver, and also the skin. So AD214 has application in all of those fibrotic diseases. The target CXCR4, which our product binds to, also has application in cancer. So that's also a potential indication for this drug. In addition to AD214, we have the iBody platform, and we can apply that to multiple diseases and indications.
Okay, so obviously very exciting. With the milestones coming up, you've mentioned manufacturing, and I know there was recently a capital raising which Morgans were involved with to help fund the company for the next period of time. So just from an investment point of view, what are the milestones that we can hone in on over the next 6 to 12 months?
Yeah, sure. So in terms of manufacturing, one of the key next readouts is, like I said, we're putting this product into a cell line and looking at how that cell line produces 8214. We should have a readout about that in September, October. And so for us, really saying that we can get a certain yield from that cell is pretty important for us to be able to then say we can make this product and we can make enough to put into monkeys first and then humans. So that's the first readout, completion of the manufacturing process as we go along and starting the non-human primate study in June next year. So the next key one will be September, October this year.
Okay, well, we might leave the conversation there. I've been joined by Sam Cobb, who's the CEO from AdAlta. Thanks very much, Sam.
Thanks.